Shalom, shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Yahawadah, Wakwakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the mighty Akim Wakwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawa Cub coming at you with no lesson. Today's lesson, I'm going to go into this whole thing about Alazar saying that he's not a Hebrew Israelite anymore. It's like that's just such a weird thing, and I'm assuming it is because, honestly, okay, so I don't know what his intentions are per se, but I will say that if a part of it is kind of to disassociate himself, which even then, that's still not necessarily something that I would do personally, but I don't know, maybe to each his own. I can't really say that I think his intentions are good. I genuinely don't know if they're good, bad, and whatnot. And it's like the elder Brother Manakazakba had said, you know, people have been embarrassed before, and you know, it's not and you shouldn't be taking that as an opportunity, like, oh, try to like wash away your image or something like that, but oh well, I guess I don't really know, and I'm not even trying to give him advice, okay? I'm not even in the position, because I don't know. I've never been in that situation. Obviously I've been embarrassed before, but I've never been in the situation where he's been in, where I'm like some sort of like major figurehead and whatnot for a whole ass group. But I still feel like just denouncing the Hebrew Israelites when you know so many people follow you, even now, alright, I think it is something that I think that it's wrong. I think that the spirit and power of Yahawadah, this does more in terms of sifting people out. Now, let me give some context first to why I thought maybe this might be good, or maybe this might be a good thing, but still, ultimately, even with this context, even with this thought that I had when I first heard about it, it still comes with some bad context. All right, so Second Corinthians chapter 6, verse 3, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. All right, so that's basically what came to my mind when I first heard about this. I thought, okay, so maybe, keyword maybe, he's doing this because he wants to remove the association from that, and maybe be like, okay, you know what, this type of stuff happened to me, all this stuff, so I'm not going to associate myself with that in order to kind of like separate this truth from something that is objectively considered disgusting, especially in the eyes of us Israelites. So that's what I was thinking. And again, honestly, if that was the case, I'm pretty sure he would have just said that, but I don't think he did really say that. I think it's more so a pride thing. Okay, now what I mean by pride thing is because what I've always seen from the main top two former heads of Sakari, which being former Deacon Hakah, I don't know what he goes by now, and Gorilla Hebrew, Alright, those two, before, when they were both together, when they were both the heads of Sakari, alright, they used to be the ones that were like always arrogant, always like saying, oh, who are you? You're just a no-name nigga or whatever, talking shit, this, that, and the third, and whatnot. Right? And Slakia. Alright, shalom. Again, Slakia for that interruption. I'm gonna have to cut this short. But basically, as I was saying about Alazar, the stuff about him, obviously it could be a potential, like, disconnect to not get the ministry blame, but at the same time, if that was the case, I'm pretty sure he would have just flat out said that, alright? So, as a result of that, and it's lucky, that's the thing. I'm gonna try to get it out quickly, but if not, I will just edit all. Actually, I'm gonna edit all in. It's lucky. Basically, the same thing would be for like a false prophet. Like if he had felt the shame of being caught doing that, and he felt like, okay, well, I don't want to have my sin be associated with part of the Hebrew Israelite title and what we represent, which he was calling it a movement. Okay, we are not no movement. Okay, this is the Great Awakening. Like this is a heritage. It's not. It was never. And Slakia, that goes to show you the type of mindset that a lot of these jakes have about this truth. It's just a means to an end to them. Their cash cow. Their road to fame. All right, all these different potential avenues or things that you want to call it outside of the way back to YAHAWAH. Like that's what it is to them, and that's where you have this issue. It's like, and again, as I said before the video cut off, I stopped the video. It's always been about pride with them. With Sakari, it's always been like, oh, how do I make myself seem cool, or I'm the coolest person, I'm the thing, I have all this fame and stuff like that. Like these other people, they don't know me, X, Y, and Z. Alright, it's always been about that with them. Alright, and instead, this is the next thing of how does Guerrilla Hebrew make himself seem even higher and holier than thou. And, oh man, I went through some stuff, but now I'm different. So with that, praise, let's move that up and I'm going to give all on going praise to Yahawadah. Shalom.